This photo shows Oscar Wilde, the world-famous writer, as a family man. He is seen here in about 1890 with his wife Constance and their second son Vivian. They lived in London, in Chelsea, and the first years of their married life appear to have been happy. "I feel incomplete without you," Wilde told Constance shortly after their marriage in 1884. They had two sons, Cyril, born in 1885, and Vivian in 1886. Wilde began publishing stories for children at around this time, and Vivian later described his father as a loving parent. But their happy family life did not last long. Wilde was attracted to men, which was illegal in Britain at the time. In 1895, he was arrested, convicted, and imprisoned in Reading Jail. As a result of the scandal, Constance changed her and her son's surname to Holland. She forced Wilde to give up his parental rights and moved with the children to Switzerland. They never saw their father again. However, she was not unforgiving. She visited Wilde in prison and sent him money. Constance died in 1898. Aged only 39, and was buried in Genoa in Italy. Perhaps because Wilde regretted the pain he'd caused her, one of the first things he did after his release from prison was to lay flowers on her grave. Wilde died in abject poverty in Paris 2 years later. In 2017, he was among an estimated 50,000 men who were pardoned posthumously for homosexual acts.
These 4 children, Olga, Tatiana, Maria, and Anastasia, would never grow old. The photo, taken around 1906, shows the 4 daughters of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia. After the Russian Revolution in 1917, they and their parents and brother were arrested and imprisoned in a house in Yekaterinburg. There, on the 17th of July, 1918, they were executed on the orders of Lenin. For many years after their assassination, there were rumors that the youngest daughter, Anastasia, had managed to escape. Several women claimed to have been Anastasia. The best-known imposter was Anna Anderson, a woman living in Germany. Her claims, though rejected by most surviving members of the Tsar's family, were widely believed. In 1979, the bodies of the Tsar and his wife and 3 of their daughters were discovered near Yekaterinburg, which fueled the myth that Anastasia had escaped. However, in July 2007, an amateur historian discovered bones near Yekaterinburg belonging to a boy and a young woman. And in April 2008, DNA tests proved that they belonged to 2 children of Nicholas II, a son and a daughter. As a result, the story of Anastasia's survival was conclusively disproved.
This is a photo of the Mexican artist Frida Kahlo, seen here with her husband Diego Rivera and their pet monkey. Frida was born in 1907 in Mexico City. She met Rivera when she was a student, when she heard him give a lecture about Russia. By the 1920s, he was one of the most celebrated artists in the world, but Frida was not at all intimidated and asked him to look at some of her work. He told me that I should try to paint whatever I wanted without being influenced by anyone else, she said. They were a strikingly different couple. He was 21 years older than her, and when they married, Frida's mother said it looked like the union of an elephant and a dove. Their marriage was tumultuous. Both had multiple affairs. They divorced in 1939, but remarried a year later, and Kahlo remained married to Rivera till her death. She said that she loved him more than her own life. To Frida's great sadness, they never had children. She kept monkeys as pets, and often painted herself with them to symbolize the children that she would have liked to have. Frida suffered from ill health for most of her life and died quite young, at the age of 47. After her death, Rivera made La Casa Azul, the Blue House, the famous house where they lived together, into a public museum. During Frida's lifetime, she was mainly known in Mexico as Rivera's wife. Today, Frida is an icon, and Rivera is mainly known as her husband.